Fucking morning, look yourself in the mirror and thought, I could be a fucking billionaire, but because of that fucking piece of shit, you took my whole life away.
Well, they
from
settled,
me.
didn't they? They settled outside of court. He had a massive payout, but they just like
Did
it was
he?
undisclosed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so-
I didn't know that.
And he was like his name was put back on the letterhead on Facebook.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
along with that Wankstain who opened Napster.
Right. Okay.
Do you see the film?
No, I haven't seen.
Have you
the
not seen the film?
No, I
Oh,
haven't
mate,
seen
Jesse
the film.
Eisenberg's
No.
great film.
Well, I didn't he Jesse Eisenberg. He won an award for that something, didn't he? Or something.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise
Probably
me. Yeah,
chatting
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But I feel.
Oh yeah,
like
we know.
He, oh yeah, but I feel like he done something that made him stand out. I think he stood out as an actor anyway. I've seen him in a couple of things, like he's really good in Zombieland.
Oh mate, Zombieland. Have you
Yeah.
seen the second one yet?
I haven't, no.
You still
I
haven't seen it?
yet.
Oh
No,
mate,
no,
it's
no,
quality.
no. I haven't even seen the fucking Joker yet.
Have you not?
No,
Oh mate,
no, behind.
controversial topics.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Joker, mate. Well, the majority of people like.
Well, I haven't seen anyone who's like disliked the Joker. I've seen a couple of people who said like retarded stuff, like, "Oh, I thought it was going to be a comic book."
Yeah,
You
that's it,
watch
yeah.
One trailer,
like
and
like
you know it's gonna
superheroes
be-
and explosions and shit. Like,
I
mate,
knew it wasn't going to be like
exactly. Just from literally looking at one trailer, you can tell that's not what it's supposed to be
that.
about.
It's just idiots, mate. They just don't look into it.
But I would love to see like a gritty sort of DC revival now of like in set in that universe where it is like R-rated. And there's like Batman that is R-rated because obviously like in Joker, obviously I haven't seen it, but like there's a lot of blood and gore and it's obviously brutal.
Well, as soon as I saw it was like 18. Do you know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, yeah, this is not for kids. Which I think is about time because they've got, which is one of the things I think Disney did wrong, which is obviously they've got the Star Wars series, and I understand that at the end of the day, it's for kids. But
Yeah.
what about like Star Wars was in the fucking 70s, man? Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So the biggest
Yeah, you'd think they'd
market-
be they're trying to appeal to the younger age when they're sort of forgetting their original fan base.
Absolutely, they are. Yeah.
And like, I mean, if you look at the success of Deadpool, like 1 and 2,
Yes.
like the numbers that pulled in, obviously Joker, like obviously passed that in numbers, but like there's a market out there for R-rated superhero films or that kind of premise.
Yeah.
It's like it's baffling to me how no one sort of jumps on that any more than they already have. I know you got the Punisher on Netflix. I'm guessing you've seen that.
Both seasons, yeah.
Yeah,
before they
man.
cancelled
Like that
it,
is
yeah.
like the level of gore, and it just makes it a lot more real and gritty,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And
It was
and
amazing. I really
yeah, it was
enjoyed
brilliant.
And
Yeah.
I'm not a massive fan. I don't even know the actor who played him. He was in The Walking Dead as well. Shane.
John Burchnell, I think.
That
That's
sounds
probably yeah.
wrong.
That's definitely not him.
That sounds wrong. But
But I think Burthnell. Don't hold me to
but
that.
I don't rate him highly. I've only seen him play as one person. and
Yeah,
that's
the guy, the arsehole from
the
Walking
arsehole.
Dead. Yeah,
Yeah, the arsehole from The Walking Dead. He
Well,
was,
no,
in,
actually,
he
that
was
was
in
weird.
Baby Driver for like 30 seconds, and he was a dick in that.
Yeah.
The amount of time that he was in, I was like, you're a fucking prick.
I know,
That's
man.
Just, and I bet in real life he's the nicest fucking
He probably
guy.
is. He probably is, mate. Probably really nice.
He
I
just
saw
plays the
something else,
dickhead
wasn't it?
really well.
Yeah, well, yeah, he does. That's it. And once you get sort of stereotyped in that role, pigeonholed into a role like that, you only get in roles like that, don't you?
You do, yeah.
Like emotionless, just hardened killer arsehole. That's
yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, but
pretty much
he's good. He's good at what he does, and I know that he's repeatedly said on Twitter as well. He's like, "Yo, if they do plan on bringing back the Punisher, I definitely want to get involved in that."
Yeah.
I mean, he loved the role. The whole crew really enjoyed it, and I loved Daredevil as well. The TV.
Mate, I thought
series.
Daredevil was the best one out of all of them.
It was, yeah. But
I
hands
don't
down.
understand why they sort of obviously like binned a lot of them. I can understand like Luke Cage and maybe and what was it, Iron Fist?
Dog shit. Yeah.
Oh mate, that was pony. But like what was it? Jessica Jones was alright.
Didn't watch it. Didn't watch
Didn't you?
it.
Oh, I thought it went like Daredevil, Punisher, Jessica Jones, and I think you could just get away with the Jessica
I'm
Jones.
sexist like that, mate. So I was like, females.
So you're an ignorant arsehole then, ignorant sexist
yeah,
pig.
So, believe it or not, yeah. I
It
don't
takes
know.
all types, mate.
I just can't get it. Like Captain Marvel, I thought she was fucking kick-ass. I like that a lot.
I just felt like they rammed it down your throat.
what,
like
the titties or the fact
well,
that she's a
if only.
female?
No, like just the whole like the female superhero. Like just if you just play it casually, people will find them awesome anyway.
Yeah.
Why do you need to ram it home that she's a female? And like, what did annoy me about Avengers Endgame? Obviously, everyone's seen it by now.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm going to
I
say.
know exactly
Is
what
the
you're gonna
final battle scene,
Yeah.
and then all the female characters get together and say, "Oh, look, we're going to fucking save the day here or whatever." And it's like, yeah, it's all well and good, and obviously, like, it's a great part of the film. But was it really necessary? You're ramming it down our throats, like. female equality.
Yeah.
They're equal anyway.
Yeah.
Like, just there's so many films dating back to like early 2000s where there's like strong female protagonists.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I believe we spoke about it the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
And there's
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and like, especially I think recently that Charlie's Angels reboot.
Yeah.
It literally fucking bombs
Yeah.
at the box office. And I can't remember what her name is. The girl who directed it. The reason why she says it is because no one wants to watch a film with like female leads.
That's absolutely
That's
bullshit.
a trollop.
Yeah.
Like, look at like Hunger Games.
Yeah.
It's centered around a female character who's like a powerful person.
Yeah.
No one started bitching about that, and that started 7 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know why everyone feels the need to ram it down your throat in regards to everything. Like, everything's either got to be bland neutral.
Well, that's
or there
one of
can't
the
be anything
reasons
either side of that.
Why it turns me off it, which is like you said, the whole ramming down their face. If they just did it and just acted like it's no big deal that there's a woman in it, then I'd be like, oh right,
Exactly.
I would like this a lot.
But that's
more.
because that's real life.
Yeah.
That's real life.
Yeah,
I'd still go watch that film.
Yeah.
And like don't get me wrong, Black Panther, great film, amazing film, but again, a similar thing, like all black cast.
Yeah.
And why shouldn't it be? Of course, don't get me wrong, but like, if they were just in the Avengers cast anyway, you wouldn't think anything of it. Like, it's because that they're making a massive deal out of it, and that's what causes the controversy.
Yeah.
When there shouldn't be any in the first place.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, all great films. I love Marvel. I love all the Marvel films.
Well, I don't have all of them. I love the majority of them. I think most of them are great.
We've got an Endgame hater here, haven't we?
I'm an Endgame hater.
I'm a little bit annoyed.
Hey,
It's taking every ounce of strength not to pull him across the table.
You can't be serious, man. It was the laziest fucking writing in the whole. I know what we're gonna do. We should.
Maybe I'm a little
shrink
bit
ourselves.
fanboy. Maybe I'm a little bit fanboy. Maybe I've got some rose tinted goggles on.
Well, hey, now I love the series as much as the next person, but shrinking yourself to travel back through fucking time is the biggest fucking horseshit I ever. I mean, science fiction. I get it. There's the fiction, but it was bad science fiction. Like, no one could even be asked to think of a good fucking storyline. They killed our Thanos right at the start.
Yeah.
The secondary Thanos turns out, who's this guy?
I kind of like that
about
though.
this
I kind of
guy.
like because it made it like real. Because like he's not all powerful. He was obviously a fucking crazy, massive, powerful character, but him clicking his fingers ruined him just like it would anyone else. So why he wouldn't just be able to like rally and I don't know and still keep on fighting? Like he killed what did he do? Destroy the stones, and that's what made him turn into like a Floppy Johnson.
Yeah, the old Floppy Thanos. Yeah.
That's it, the old Floppy
planting
Thanos.
his fucking weird
Hashtag
ass
Floppy
potatoes.
Thanos. Get it trending.
Get it trending, guys. Why is this coming out with that?
Yeah.
Avengers
Before you know
Endgame
it,
ended ages ago.
before you know it, it's taken over the internet.
But yeah, no, I wasn't a massive fan, mate. I think not that I particularly thought that it was the worst film I've ever seen. By far, no. I thought the production value was fantastic. I thought visually it was incredible. But I thought, well, what they could have done with the opportunity, I think this was one of the worst scenarios of what they could have done, which is the whole time traveling fucking. It was maybe the time traveling concept, which I was really unhappy about.
Yeah, because that is always a cop out in films.
And I just think it was really on the nose. Like, oh look, we'll go back to all the other films. Remember this Captain America? Yeah, I watched it last week, mate. It's on fucking Sky
It's fan
Movies.
service,
Do you
isn't
know
it?
what I mean?
It's fan service, not good storytelling.
It
It's
was
fan
massive fan service, which I
Yeah.
appreciate. But like, if it ended there, and then they were like, we're not going to bring out another Marvel film for like 5 years, I'd be like, all right, I get it why they needed to do it. And like
Yeah.
a month later, oh yeah, new Spider-Man. I'm like, well then,
It's
still
the
on.
Spider-Man film came out before, didn't it?
There was one afterwards as well, wasn't
Oh,
there?
I thought Homecoming came. Oh, no, it wasn't Homecoming. It was
Home Away or fucking
Away from Home.
Away from Home, something
no,
like that.
Yeah, but no, sorry, I'm wrong. It came out after Endgame.
Yeah.
But the trailer was before Endgame.
Yeah,
And it's like all right. So clearly the geezer survived. Like,
yeah, I mean,
what
like, we all
idiot?
knew
What
that-
idiot signed off on that?
I have no idea.
That makes no bloody sense.
It's just you don't care. They're fucking rolling in, man.
Yeah, no, that's it, yeah.
We should show the ending in the trailer. You should fuck it. What? They're still gonna watch it, Bill. They will.
Yeah. Oh, mate, don't get me wrong. Yeah, literally day one.
Yeah,
At the door, yeah.
so I
That's
love
it,
that
yeah.
film as well. The second Spider-Man, I thought it was really good, man.
Yeah.
I thought visually, when it came to fucking when he gets sprayed with that shit or whatever, Spider-Man, and he just sees like Mysterio all over the place.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
in that like fucking psychedelic.
Oh, of course, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought
That
I
was
there, like, I wish I was on shrooms right
that
now.
was pretty
This
sick.
would have been
Yeah,
incredible.
you'd be loving it, mate. Yeah,
I would have loved
You'd be
it.
all over, all up
But
and
the
down
thing
that.
is, you can't take shrooms and watch a film, man, because you have no idea what the fuck
I've got no
is
experience in
going
that, mate. Maybe we should do a little experiment and do it on the next podcast.
One of the worst things I've done.
Back-
was do it in public, man. That's what I hated.
Yeah, it's
Because
probably
you're
not a
too
good
scared
idea.
to talk to anyone because you're off your fucking tits.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when you're watching the movie, you have no idea what they're saying. I watched Batman vs Superman on shrooms, and I was watching.
Did it make it any better?
At first, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is getting really good." And all
What's
of a
a shite
sudden, one of the
movie?
characters talked. And he was like, "Gibble gabble gobble, gibble gabble dabble dabble," and I was like, "What?" And I turned to my mate, and I was like, "Mate, do you have any
The
idea what they're
craziest
saying?"
craziest thing is though, you actually understood what he said in that language.
I didn't. I had no idea. But then my mate Levi, he was like, "Mate, I have no idea what they're saying," and we were laughing our asses off because we were on the same level.
Were you in a cinema?
Yeah, back
Oh,
at the cinema.
fucking
Yeah,
hell.
back at the cinema. Yeah.
You're those people, aren't you?
First time I ever done
Inconsiderate
it.
arseholes.
First time and last time I ever done it, and it wasn't a
Fair play.
full-packed cinema. You know.
Oh, okay, so that's all right then.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as you're only ruining someone's experience, not
Exactly.
everyone's.
Yeah. Well,
That's pretty much. Yeah, well, I'll take it. I'll take it.
that's why I sleep
Yeah,
at night.
the
Right?
few, not the many. I agree.
Yeah. Nah, you know me, man.
Backtracking slightly, what do you think of Tom Holland as Spider-Man compared to all the other geezers? Obviously, we've had Tobey Maguire, absolute cringe fest. Andrew Garfield.
I love
Oh,
Tobey
mate.
Maguire.
Oh, mate, that Spider-Man. Was it Spider-Man 3 scene where he starts giving it all?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, puts his collar up.
Well, it's like it's so classic now that I wouldn't have it any
It's a
other
meme.
way.
It's become a meme, man.
That's what I love about
No,
it.
but that's
we wouldn't
again.
have the meme without it. We needed it.
No,
in our
mate.
lives.
No, it's terrible.
But yeah, I mean, as a movie, well, you can't even compare him to Tom Holland.
No.
You know what I mean, he was a little fucking bitch, wasn't he, in the original fucking Spider-Man?
But isn't that more in line with the comics, that he was like a really young guy and like Tom Holland's character,
Yeah, Tom
the way he
Tom
portrays
Holland
it? Yeah.
is accurate, man. That's what I really like about it. He's a kid, like he's a nerdy ass kid, and do you know what I mean? He's got a fucking heart of gold, and he's your friendly neighborhood spider. Where Tobey Maguire, he was like, I was like, you're a bit old to be Spider-Man. Like,
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
a bit old to be wearing pajamas and running around. That's something you'd want to do as a kid, not a grown man.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
If I got spider
Yeah.
powers, tomorrow I would be
But
wearing. a
that
fucking
film,
supersuit.
man, it's literally like spawned so many great memes.
It has.
Personal favourite of mine. I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. I love that meme, man, so much. I love that meme. And what's the other one? Oh, with the glasses, where he looks about the glasses and he looks back, and he's like, obviously, in the film, he like removes his glasses and he can see without them.
Oh yeah.
But the meme is obviously like he's
of
looking,
course.
he puts his glasses on. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
Saying, I just love the meme.
I'd rather
So
have
many
one.
good memes from that film, man. From the universe in general.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's his name? Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, yeah.
I like the first one.
He's
I
got a
did
really
not like
weird
the second
shaped
one.
neck and head combo. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I could never get past that.
neck, man.
I just could
I
never
just
get
couldn't
past
watch
that.
it.
And, like, his neck's just not in proportion with his body.
He's got a long head.
Yeah, he's
That's
really
what
long
got a
head.
really
And
long
because he's got a
head.
really long, skinny body as well, it's like it's just out of proportion,
Is that
mate.
what I don't understand is that he put that fucking suit and that head and people didn't know who he was. If I spoke to him, I'd be like, you're Andrew
Yeah, like,
Garfield, aren't you?
You, right there, Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
What?
I know that head anyway, mate.
Yeah, I know that
Fucking
head and neck
Andrew
combo
Garfield. That's exactly how it would be. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So like, it's stupid stuff, you know, like when Tobey Maguire met MJ. Who are you? I'm like, this guy's been your neighbor your whole fucking
Oh, no,
life,
man.
and you can't tell that voice. What are you
That's
on
ridiculous,
about, bitch?
yeah,
You have no
absolutely
idea what
ridiculous.
You're talking about.
I mean, I think for any superhero film when they got masks on, like Batman's another culprit of that. Like
Yeah.
that's Bruce Wayne. Like you just know that's Bruce Wayne.
Absolutely.
All he's doing is talking like this. That's still Bruce Wayne, mate. Anyone can do that.
I guess it makes a bit more, especially in Chris Nolan's version, because obviously Bruce Wayne went away when he was young. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean, well, youngish, and he'd been gone for years. He hasn't had a lot of social time. It's not like he's fighting crime with his best mates, even though that Rachel girl. But in the first movie, she's like, Bruce? Yeah, in the first movie, she's like, okay. So I
Yeah.
like it that they got that out the way.
Yeah, you got to
straight
give it to
away.
him that one.
But they must have think, who's funding this man? You know, that's the first
Well,
thing they
yeah,
really
this
should
is
have asked. Is like, right, where's the source of his funds? Like, no criminal went after his funds. Not one
Yeah.
single person thought, like, where are these giant transfers coming from?
Yeah, it's only until you get to like what is it, Dark Knight Rises, where that guy starts asking questions.
Yeah.
And then like Lucius Fox like says something to him, or
Yeah,
I can't
just
remember
like,
what
well,
he
you're,
does.
you're telling me that this guy is a fucking billionaire
Yeah.
who's going around kicking ass with all this high-tech equipment, and you want to sue him? He's like, good luck. He's like, oh yeah, wait, that's a fucking retarded idea. He's gonna kill me tomorrow morning.
Yeah, man.
That was a classy-ass line, man.
Oh yeah, Lucius Fox. Well, to be fair, Morgan Freeman in any film, like he just steals the show, doesn't
He
he?
does. He's incredible.
That voice.
Man. Yeah, that smoothing voice. Probably the best thing I think. What really suited him was God. I thought he was amazing.
Oh yeah,
as
in
God,
Bruce
you know?
Almighty and Evan Almighty.
yeah.
Terrible sequel, but
Oh,
still.
the worst, man. And I love fucking what's his name? Carol? What's his name? Oh, who played as Evan and Evan Almighty?
Steve Carell.
He's Steve Carell. That's
Oh
it.
mate,
Fucking love it.
I've
man.
literally just finished binge watching The US Office for the
Amazing.
second time,
Incredible
and it is
series.
just hands down one of the best things on TV.
Yeah, it
Now
is.
don't get me wrong, I love the English one. I love the English
Yeah,
one.
so
But it's like it can only take it so far with British comedy because it is just that awkward real life scenarios, whereas American comedy can get away with like the weird, wacky scenarios and
being
stuff.
ridiculous. As
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
can't get away in the British version. So, but in their own right, they're both great series.
Like you could never do like Brooklyn 99. You could never do that.
Oh,
With the
could you
Metropolitan
imagine?
Police.
Could you
couldn't
imagine?
do it in London. It just wouldn't be funny.
Oh, mate, it'd be
because it's-
embarrassing.
Yeah, it
Like
would
a
be
cringeometer,
cringy as
yeah.
fuck. But you can get away with that kind of crap in America because the people over there. They're larger than life.
Yeah, and they just literally lap up all the shit, don't they?
Yeah, they do though. They do.
All the cringy shit.
It's a big population though. It's a big population.
I
in
suppose.
America compared to over
Yeah, you got to
Europe.
appeal to a large amount of people.
Absolutely.
And if they're all like a little bit,
Oh, yeah. What are you trying to say?
dumb.
Oh yeah.
Let's come out and say it.
Yeah, yeah, that's,
oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever seen it when they go around like asking Americans questions and they're like,
Yeah.
name a single country,
I
and
love
we'll
that,
beginning
man.
with you, and they're like,